Hey, how's it going? In this video, we're going to go over a little bit of how to handle the bike aid station. That's why I'm on my trainer. So I'm riding this, so you just don't have to watch it work out for no reason. But that'd be good to show you how to kind of handle the bike aid stations along the course. Usually 70.3, 140.6, you'll have aid stations along the course. On the bike course, you want to know kind of what's going on when you get to these aid stations, because handled the wrong way, it could end up in an accident. It could end up in you not getting your hydration, nutrition that you need. We'll be able to talk. So you need to know how to handle it. So if you've never, most Olympics, you're not doing an aid station, so you usually don't have to figure out how to hand off a water bottle, get a new water bottle, and get all situated. So most of these, you can stop your bike. So if you don't feel comfortable rolling through an aid station, grabbing stuff while you're on your bike and doing it all on the ride, you can actually grab a spot, pull over, do it safely, do it at the end of the aid station. Make sure you're aware of other riders behind you. Veer off to the right on the shoulder, stop your bike and hop off. So the key is to be safe first. So when you come up an aid station, usually there's signs indicating the aid station's coming up. So you start paying attention to this stuff. So if you've got trash to get rid of, you need to wait till you get to the aid station. If you throw it off too early or too late, they could technically penalize you, and that is littering. You don't want to do that. So once you get to a point where it says, aid station head, and there's trash barrels or anything, while you're riding, get all that stuff out of your pockets. Get it in your hand, have it ready to go. If you're going to do that, be to the right. Don't be on the left. Whatever you do, if you're going to throw away stuff, you're going to get stuff, you're going to stop, make sure you're right of the group. Don't veer off to the right, middle of the aid station, and cut people off. It's a good way to get in a bike wreck. So make sure you're to the right. You're watching the people in front of you, because they may come to a sudden stop or not understand what to do. So always pay attention to them, to the volunteers. They could do something wacky, step out in front of you, not pay attention, something goofy. So heads up, you're on the drops. Do not go through an aid station and arrow unless you're on the far left and you're still watching people, because people do squirrely stuff at the aid stations. So you're on the drops, you're on the brakes, be ready. So coming up the aid station, you got your trash. You're getting rid of a water bottle. If you need the space on your frame, that's where you chuck it to the first trash can. You're not chucking it volunteers. You're not chucking it behind you. You chuck it to the side. Make sure you chuck it and get it out of the way, so it's not on the road for other people to hit. Usually there'll be trash cans before you get to the point where you're picking up bottles or anything. So chuck it at the trash can, just chuck it to the side. You'll see kind of where everybody else is throwing their garbage and stuff. Get it in the same area. So clear that off before you hit the aid station. Trash, water bottle. Don't just zone out there on the bike ride. I know 56 miles or 112, be a long day, easy to kind of zone out. But don't zone out. Have your plan. You hit one aid station, okay, what are you going to do next one? You're going to get water, you're going to get for nutrition, you're going to go for goo, you're going to go for banana. They got tons of stuff at the aid stations. So make sure you have in your mind before you get to that aid station. You don't get there and you're like, oh crap, what do I need? You start freaking out. Think about it before you get there. So between aid stations, have a plan. Know what you're going to get. You get next aid station. You're going to get hydration. You're going to get nutrition. You're going to make a bathroom break. You're going to just take a break. Stretch your back. Whatever. Get rid of your trash. Get your trash ready. Once you get there to the aid station, see the first trash can, chuck your bottle, and be ready. So you're on the right. The volunteers will be standing there. If they are good, they've been taught, they'll be holding it out. They'll not have a firm grasp on it like this, because that makes it hard for you to grab. They're kind of cupping it. Make sure it doesn't fall over. They should be spaced, social distancing, 5 to 6 feet apart, and they'll just be standing in a line. So pick a volunteer you want to try to grab from well before you get there. Because you're on a bike, you're going to go by pretty fast. Make eye contact. Make sure you're to the right. Don't do anything crazy. Make sure you're paying attention in front of you. Someone accidentally stops. Somebody walks in your way. A volunteer or something. Look them in the eye. The bottle's coming up. Be ready. Hand out, hand open. Make it very apparent, obvious you're going for that water bottle. You're riding by. Grab it. Close the lid, because often or not, we'll show you with this one. You grab it. You just knock it out of their hands. You know, grab it. You've got to be ready. So they know this happens. It's okay. Don't stop your bike. Keep going. If you miss the handoff, keep going. If you miss the last opportunity for a handoff, stop the bike at the end, get off, and go get what you need. Do not stop in the middle of the aid station. Whatever you do, ride through it, get to the end, pull off, go walk back and get what you need. So a good aid station volunteer is cupping it. You're just holding it. You come by, grab it firmly at the top of the bottle. Grab it. Do whatever you need to. Put it on your frame. Fill up your water bottle. The water bottle and you're filling up some hydration system on your bike. Do it quick, man. Because you cannot throw that bottle away after you leave the aid station. And again, it's littering. So do not pull out to the left. Stay in the right. Watch the volunteers. Watch what's going on. Multitasking, man. Take that bottle, empty it in, whatever you're going to empty in, chuck it. Don't hit anybody before you leave the aid station. If you leave the aid station, you're out of the trash zone. You cannot throw that stuff away. You've got to hold it till the next aid station. So mentally prepare before you hit the aid station what you're going to do. You're going to get rid of trash. You're going to get rid of a water bottle. Or you're going to pick up hydration. You're going to pick up nutrition. Make contact with volunteers, eye contact. Make sure you're making very, put your hand out. Get your hand wide open, get that bottle, grab it. Put it on your frame, do something with it. You're getting goo. Wide open hands, they'll just hold it out there. Just dangle it out there. If you go pick up, be deliberate in your actions when you're going through the aid stations on the bike. Above all else, keep your head on the swivel and do not stop. So if something happens and you need to stop, wait till you pass the aid station. Usually there's porta potties in a bike rack. Pull over to the right deliberately. Not a quick jerk move. Don't be crazy out there. Pull over, stop, do what you need to, get your stuff, go to the bathroom, stretch, get your nutrition, switch out your hydration on your bike, pour it in there, get rid of your trash, and ride out. So the key is, you want to keep moving, find volunteers holding a bottle very gently, grab it at the top firm, and do whatever you're going to do. Don't wiggle on the road, firm control, be on the drops. Don't think you're cool and you're super special. You're going through that aid station, make sure, full control of the bike, stay on the right, do not veer, do not stop. Anything goes wrong, keep riding, watch out for people, and pull over at the end and do what you need to. So that's my quick tips, kind of showing you the situation, because as you can see, you're riding your bike, you're on the go, you're good. You can keep pedaling while you're putting stuff in there. You need to kind of slow down, kind of coast for a minute and get stuff out. But the main key, have a plan when you get there, execute the plan, ride through the aid stations, don't make any sudden moves. Keep your eye on everybody else, because you just assume they're crazy and they're going to do weird stuff. So that's the key tips I'm going to throw out there for riding through a bike aid station, usually on a 70.3 or 140.6 course. And what you'll need to do to get all your stuff is safely get through the bike aid station. With any videos, if you have any comments or anything, put them in the comments. I'll get back to you. Reply back to the email if you get an email. Just get on Facebook, put a comment on there. I'll be happy to get back to you and expand on anything that I put on here if I kind of jump through something too fast. So we'll see you in the next video and off to the rest of the workout.